You know, I wasn't surprised. I was thrilled when I heard that Beth, I got confirmation that Beth was going to be recognized. And I was really honored when she called me up and said, "Hey, Chris, would you mind introducing me at this event?" And I said, "Absolutely." She said, "Hey, one condition. We are the last ones on the stage. Take care of your business in 2 minutes and get out of here." Beth, I don't know if I can do justice in 2 minutes, but I will make a point of trying to honor your request as much as possible. Allison mentioned my name is Chris Hilger. I'm CEO and chairman of Securian Financial. We are a 144-year-old financial services company headquartered in downtown St. Paul. I am a little bit biased, but I believe Securian Financial is a very special company. We provide important financial security to over 20 million individuals and families across the U.S. and Canada. We are generous supporters of the community. And Securian Financial has a reputation of being a great place to establish and build a career. Much of the company's success and excellent reputation is due to the guidance and oversight of our board of directors. They set high expectations, provide critical insights, and support our leadership team as we work hard to fulfill our purpose and live up to our values. One of our many outstanding directors is Beth Simermeyer. Beth came highly recommended. She was one of the top executives at another longtime St. Paul company, Ecolab. We were eager to tell her about the Securian story and thrilled when she agreed to serve on our board. And over the past 5 years, she has proven to be a very effective director. I admire Beth and appreciate her for many reasons. First of all, Beth is always prepared. You know, I've been on a lot of boards in my career, and you know when a director comes prepared, and you know when they're just winging it. Beth doesn't wing it. She is so prepared to fill out her responsibilities. Heck, I think she's more prepared than I am at our board meetings. Beth also expects strong performance and sets a great tone at the top. She is always trying to help us get better as an organization. Beth is a team player. She consistently supports her colleagues and takes it upon herself to personally welcome and mentor new directors. And Beth is a relentless promoter of Securian Financial to anyone and everyone that she encounters. What else could you ask for in a board of directors? Beth, you are indeed an outstanding director and very deserving of this recognition. Thanks so much for deciding to contribute your time and talent to our organization. We are incredibly grateful. Please welcome Beth to receive her recognition.
Okay, well, thank you, Chris, so much for that kind introduction. I'm really so grateful for your leadership at Securian Financial. More on that in a minute. Now, I do realize that many of you have worked a full day. You've still made time to join us tonight. You probably fought traffic. And I am the 11th speaker, not out of 12. Not the most coveted position on the agenda. But don't worry, I understand the assignment, which is, just like in the boardroom, I know brevity is highly valued. So first, a huge thank you to the Twin Cities business for this incredible honor. I am truly flattered to have been chosen. I also want to congratulate my fellow honorees, Morris, Ruth, Jody, and Kent. I had only met Jody briefly, and the others not at all, until tonight, and so I'm so deeply impressed by them and their stories. When I began considering board service, I did a lot of research. 2 themes kept coming up about what makes for a great board experience. The first was work with board members you can learn from and enjoy collaborating with. And second, ensure the management team is not just highly capable, but highly ethical as well. Now, my experience on the board at Securian Financial has exceeded all expectations in both respects. I've learned so much from the entire board, which has been welcoming, insightful, and a great team to work with. Our board is represented here tonight, in addition to Chris, by Sarah Gavin and Mary Brainerd. And all 3 of them are people I've greatly enjoyed getting to know and whom I've learned incredible, valuable insights from. So it's truly been a privilege to be part of this strong and talented group. As for the management team, I can't say enough about their talent, their passion for the company's mission. And I'll tell you, they're primarily life insurance. I joined the board in the middle of 2019. So when the pandemic hit, I was 3 meetings in. So I thought our meetings would revolve around, oh gosh, the P&L. What's going to happen to the P&L? Because it was a once-in-a-century mortality event, as it's called. And that was not, we of course did talk about the P&L a little bit as appropriate for our fiduciary duty. But this team talked about their purpose. And if not during a pandemic, when would they live out their purpose? And it was so deeply inspiring. I feel myself getting emotional several years later talking about it. But it was so eye-opening to me, and it told me so much about that group of people. So thank you to Christy Fox, Warren Zaccaro, Bob Aaron, Renee Motz, and Sid Gandhi, who are here tonight representing this wonderful team. Your leadership makes our job so much easier. So thank you for that. Now, I'd also like to express my gratitude to Doug Baker, who probably a lot of you know. He is not here tonight, but he was a pivotal influence in my board career and my overall career. So he was the CEO and chair of Ecolab, and he encouraged me to pursue board service, seeing it as an essential part of executive development. He was the one who initially connected me with Chris and Securian Financial, and to this day, he still meets with me to talk about board stuff and his service and just to catch up. So he's not here, but I wanted to say his guidance has been really invaluable to me. Now there's this fly who just won't leave. Now I want to recognize 3 additional groups who played a really important role in my journey. First, a thank you to Navigate Forward, led by Ann Sample. You saw her on screen, you've heard about her. Yep. And as a sponsor tonight, but she and her team, when I talk to people, many of you probably talk to people who are thinking about board service. And when I talk to people, I always say, and I think Kent mentioned this, get professional support, because interviewing and getting ready for a board role is so different from a management role. And they're so good at board bios, resumes, interview prep, et cetera. So I just wanted to thank them and appreciate the support they've given me. So thank you very much. Second, NACD, I see you up there. You saw Shannon up on the screen earlier. But they've been crucial in keeping me informed and connected, whether at the national level or through the local chapter. They put on top-notch events that tackle current governance issues and foster a sense of community. So I've recently joined their board, so I'm a little bit biased, but I'm really proud of the work they do. And I encourage all board members and other governance professionals, if you are getting the daily note from NACD, but you're not really going to the local events, really explore the opportunities, because they're very good here in the Twin Cities. And finally, I think in the back, there's a group of women from Women Corporate Directors, WCD. And I thought they'd be the loud ones. I like that. And they've really allowed me to expand my network of women board members and become more engaged in the local business community. So I'm particularly proud of our board readiness program for senior female leaders. It's been a really rewarding experience to be part of that organization. And it not only provides excellent education and networking, but also empowers the next generation of women leaders. So I really appreciate all of you. I feel incredibly lucky to be part of these organizations, and I look forward to continuing to grow and contribute alongside all of you. And with that, I'm pretty sure my time is up. Thanks for staying engaged to the end, I hope. And now I turn the microphone back to Allison, and thank you again for this incredible honor.